dibs on the big man. Can he come out, slam a jam? I'm his #1 fan, yes I am. All these kids realize that I'm the man. 6'3" and maybe a quarter of an inch bigger than last year, but still a unique figure. While doing it, I know drinking hot dog, no. That of a man that was born to have a microphone next to me at all times, ready to kick around. That'll keep me out of financial bind. That's why when it comes to fans I've never made, kids on St. James with gates of green always says hello, cause I'm a modest fellow. Never try to play a superstar that's mellow. Cause if these kids don't go buy our records, we'll be has-beens. So we owe them. So pull out your pen, sign an autograph, you might make a new friend. So just get your boys to break the noise and just swing it. Party people, sing it, come on. Put the peace sign up for that old school hip hop. Let's go. Put the peace sign up for the memory of my boy Heavy D right here. Let's go. Let's go. Party people in the house, listen up. How's the man with the plan and the band rips it up? Beats the highway G, good looking G. Swing a hot dog, not no but F love for the key. Fish and chips with the hippie hips. Before the tune ends, give me some lips. Sanity, Crystal, my niece and lady, cause I'm a homegirl base. Now leave the guns and have fun. Ow. And oh yeah, sing it. One more time. La la la. You know, jump, get it, hold up.
Wait a minute.
Hold up.
Wait a minute.
Hold up.
Wait a minute.
Say, old school. Put the peace sign up for that old school hip hop, man. Let's go. Well, coming back to 1990, Chubb Rock jumps up on the scene with the lean and a hardcore dream. The dream wasn't crafted to be pornographic. Because he started from the grade plus kids. Don't need to have all of that on the rap. The strength of my mind makes Chubbs on the map because authority, seniority, above me, my staff just autograph plus give enough laughs. Read my mind, heed my side, and definitely lead you right to treat me right, please.
Yeah, yeah.
We love this guy. He's sweating, so we already know what that means.
ShayStar.com, you already know. I mean, it's what we do. I'm in the building right now with the legendary, Mr. Chubb Rock. What up?
Hey, how you doing?
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
You just shut down the stage. I mean, what's going on?
We try to do what we can do. You know, it's always a good thing to do homecomings. You know, it was a great thing. Old school, keep the old school alive.
Absolutely, and this is actually your second time, gracing the stage here in Delaware. So what keeps you coming back?
My boy Al always asks me to come through because, we do a lot of homecomings, A&T, a lot of the HBCUs and stuff like that. But Delaware's more of a small thing, but we always try to come in and represent for him all the time. So he teaches here, so he went here and teaches here. So it was always... He's from there around the way, so he always calls me, and I always come and make sure it happens for him.
Well, it's amazing considering we're such a small state. A lot of people skip over us. So
Right, go to Philly.
Yeah, they go to Philly, they go to Baltimore, D.C. They just figured all about Delaware. But me coming up, under somebody like you, myself, it's an honor and a privilege to have you here. So, it's definitely an honor to have you on ShayStar.com. Like, this is legendary right here. So I definitely appreciate that.
I appreciate it.
So if there's any advice that you can give to anybody who may be trying to follow in the footsteps of a Chubb Rock, what would you tell them? What was the one thing you would want them to know about this business?
I mean, the young people guys coming in, they're actually kind of smart. They learn from a lot of mistakes of some of the legends and stuff. They're getting a little bit more into being independent. I always came in kind of independent because my mom funded my records. My first records was always funded by my mother. So I never had to do certain things that most guys did. But the young boys kind of go that way anyway, because a lot of these labels are not signing that much, so they have no choice to go independent. That's good. You can own your own masters, own your own stuff, and that's the way to do it. I've always had that motto, but that's because we came from a Jamaican background, and so we didn't really let people pay for things for us like that way. But a lot of the guys did that, and they made these legendary records and don't own them. But I think the young boys already learned from all that stuff. So as long as they kind of keep it, I think the young boys got to just keep it a little bit more clean because it's affecting their business as far as going on tour. Because Pepsi and Sprite and these people, they don't care if you sold 10 million records. If it's kind of negative, they don't want to sponsor it. So I think the young boys are just now realizing that. So if it's a brilliant record, you don't need to be cursing and calling women all that anyway. You know, it's a brilliant record. It's a brilliant record.
Yeah,
So
absolutely. So, you know, you're hearing it from an OG, man. You don't got to do all of that to sell records because, you know, women actually are the ones that are buying these records. So if you're calling me all type of names, dude, I'm not going to buy your stuff. I'm just saying.
yeah, only women buy records, and women control all the forces of anything that's going to be in commerce. You know, because they're the ones that spend money, and it doesn't make sense. They're going to come to the concerts, and I don't think women want to go to a concert to hear, you know, nonsense. You know, so I think that, but you know, we all make mistakes, and I think the young boys is learning that as they go along. But I like to see more women in the game, more female MCs, because I came in a time with the MC Lights and Queen Latifah's and a lot of great Little Kim and a lot of great female MCs, and I want to see more. It seems like we're lacking down that road. Like Nicki is holding it down, and we just need more. You know, I want to see more of the ladies of hip hop really come in there and change the game, because I know they can. So.
Absolutely. Well, even after 20 years, 20 long years, what is it that keeps you embedded in the entertainment industry?
I mean, for me, you know, I was lucky that I was able to transition into radio because I do radio in New York, and then we got syndicated, so we're in a bunch of states across the country, and that was always a love of mine to do radio and broadcasting and stuff like that. And we got some TV stuff. We got a sitcom coming with me and Dana Dane, which is really nice. People ain't gonna really know about that coming, because they're gonna be like, how they get that on television? Like, it's a great show. So we just keep everything positive, and you know, God looks out for us. You know, where we keep things positive, and we work hard, and just was always blessed to always be able to not have to depend on one thing. It was always another door opening for me, and you know, I guess a lot of it could be luck or just hard work, and you know, just try to work hard and be a man of my word and stuff like that, and just keep it going from there.
Absolutely. Well, we're not going to keep him too long because he just got off the stage. Y'all see he's pouring down sweat right now. He actually
That's how we do it.
Yeah. And he actually took the time to actually talk to me, so I definitely appreciate that. But Force and D's are on right now, and you know, I hear the ladies screaming. I think some panties are about to be thrown on the stage, so I'm about to go watch that.
And remember, ShayStar.com. Make sure you support these ladies, support the website. Anything that gives you good content, you need to support it. You know, I want to see more of that when you know, these web shows, you know, you pay a lot of attention to it, because that's what the future is. So, you know, I appreciate you guys spending a little bit of time with me.
No problem. Chubb Rock, guys. ShayStar.com. We out of here.